Hey guys, Augiesaint here and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I want to share with you guys my roster update for May 2023. This is by far what I would say one of my biggest roster updates with the most changes. Seems like everybody is doing a lot of roster changing with the launch of Slayer. Big Boober has won us over, and she has filled that little place in our hearts that the honing has put in there after all these years of honing. So without further ado, let me introduce you to the new member of the roster. You can see her sitting in the back there. She has large assets that are a major gain to my roster. It's insane how much she has increased my roster's appeal, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, without further ado, let's hop into it. If you guys like my content, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out so much, and dropping a like on this video gets it out there and, you know, helps me out even more. So thank you guys so much for being here, and let's hop into my current roster. So let's have a look. Roster, let's go to switch characters and let's have a good look. So Sork 1563, I have not honed her in a while. We will be doing a big honing session on her soon, so stay tuned for that. I think Augiesaint comes out next month, or like 2-3 weeks from now, probably even quicker. So we need to try and get to 1580 for that, and a Khan as well, but a Khan's only in August, so don't have to worry too much about that. The next goal with my Sork is to actually build her a 5x3, maybe a 5x3+1 for Igniter. Since I am still playing my casting reflux, it still pumps, but I really want to try out that big massive Igniter damage. So that's my current future goals for her. Get her to 1580 and change over to Igniter. She is still theoretically my main. I was considering pushing Slayer up, but there's no way I'll get the Slayer up in time. So Sork still main, but my top 6 I consider all to be pretty much close to a main in my heart. Anyway, we got Bard 1550. She did get to 1550 now for gates 1 through 4 hard mode. We'll start holding her up eventually, but for now she's going to stay there. Maybe I'll put her up to 15, I think 1560 is kind of normal, or is it 1540? I think it's 1540, so she's good. We'll just try and get the rest of all my characters up to 1560 eventually. That will be the goal, but for now just getting them all to 1540, 1550 is where they're at. So there we got her. Summoner has joined the crew. She is at 1520 now. I believe from my last update she was actually not in the top 6 yet. So there we go. Welcome the Summoner. She is in. We got the Scout at 1540. Oh, and the Summoner has a 5x3 now as well. So 5x3, 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 5x3. The Bard is 4x3. Maybe we'll 5x3 one day. And the Slayer is still 4x3 with the engraving supports. I'll be working on her 5x3 pretty soon. And I ended up playing Swiftness Slayer. So I am going with Swiftness Slayer from now on out. The Spec Slayer, maybe one day we'll try it out. It's getting nerfed anyway soon as well. I mean, it's still going to do crazy damage, but I just like the Swiftness gameplay. It's really fast. I might even consider converting to a full Swiftness Andy myself, because most of my classes have decent amount of Swiftness on them. Well, actually just my Summoner and my Slayer and my Bard. So these three, and then my Gunslinger doesn't have any Swiftness, but I mean, she's Gunslinger, she moves really fast. And Scouter doesn't have any swiftness either, spec crit, but he does move pretty fast when he's in his, what do you call it, Iron Man. Anyway, and my Sork is crit swiftness, so she has a little bit of swiftness. But yeah, overall we don't play any massively over like spec classes, like really slow classes like Igniter yet. So we will be changing over to that eventually. But that's what the top 6 are looking like. Slayer is at 1500, as you can see there. So maybe we'll get her to 1520 next week, maybe. Also, if you guys check my gold up the top there, I have a load of gold. I got an accessory yesterday on my Slayer. Was a 5 adrenaline, 3. Actually, I can just show you guys. Where is it? Alt Y. Let's go to auction house, sale history. There it is. Adrenaline 5, Punisher 3, 193 spec, and 1 malice. We sold that bad boy for 245k, as you can see there. So we are having some gold for the honing video. That was really cool that I could actually get it just before I'm doing my roster update, because my Summoner was actually not at 1520 and my Slayer was also not at 1500 yet. I used the gold there to push them up a little bit, and maybe we'll even push the Slayer a little bit further, because the goal is to get her to 1540. So what's her piece at there? So I'm going to try and push all of these to plus 15 anyway. So pushing this to plus 15, and then this as well. She has 2 barrel pieces on her right now. Maybe they'll get me closer to 1520, and then next week I'll craft another barrel piece. They'll just, you know, help even more, because when you convert the barrel piece, you get that item level upgrade. So those are my current plans. That's my current top 6. But my other non-top 6 has also really changed quite a bit. So obviously we put the water answer down. Unfortunate, she is 1540 with 5x3 on ESO. I might actually change her over to first intent one day. and then have play like all 7, because I don't not like her, but I like the Slayer more, if that makes sense. I really enjoy the Slayer, and if I had to choose between the War Dancer and the Slayer, I'm going to choose the Slayer. But I do still enjoy the War Dancer, but all the other classes I still enjoy well, I can't even English. I still enjoy my other classes more than the War Dancer. But yeah, she's like on the fine line of being in the top 6, but not in the top 6. So right now I'm just using her as a gold earning character because she can do all the raids anyway. So I run it on her, and then that just gives me free boxes on my Slayer while I'm gearing up my Slayer, obviously with the clowns and the brows each week now to get her sets and everything. Just to save that, put a gold there anyway, because I'll be doing the raids anyway on both of them. So that's how I'm doing it right now. Really nice change. I did make a video recently on how that old gold working change works. If you guys want to go check it out, if it's confusing, go check it out on the channel. And let's go on. We've got the Pally there sitting in the same place. We got the Zerka. He actually got his +20 weapon recently, so he's pretty cool there. I just really push him up whenever there's those free event books and I don't have anything else that I'm planning to push up. So as we see, the Slayer has already reached 1490, so I just use those the ones to help you get to 1490. I just use them on my Zerka whenever. I might actually start putting them on my Artist, get her to 1490, because she's a really fun support. I just had bad luck with her on the first week, so I just kind of left her there. I got like semi-salty. I was like, well, if you're gonna freaking fail everything with your Honey, I'm just gonna leave you there. So that's her treatment, but maybe we'll start bringing her up. We got the Shadowhunter 45. We actually did 4x3 on the Shadowhunter finally. I only actually bought 2 accessories. The rest is all southbound, and I got 4x3 on her. And the glaive is still the same. Gallons is the same, and we have a sharpshooter now in the roster. I don't know if this was there last month, maybe, when I did the Story Express video. I like ran through the Story Express on this guy, and I completed every single zone, so I got all the rewards. I got an Innovate card from it as well. Video's up on the channel if you want to go check it out. But yeah, we do have the sharpshooter there. Pretty fun class. I can suggest it for people looking for a fun range class to play. Really strong as well with the new spec build, or like 50-50 spec grid build. So that's the roster itself. Roster level, I always forget to add this into the video, but let me show you guys. My roster level is at 220. We're like halfway through it. I'm trying to get to 221, because then you get like the little, this gets folded in little thing over there. That's like my, I don't really care anymore after that point, because every little upgrade after that doesn't really change too much. I mean, this whole thing changes every 10 or 20 levels or so, but 221 is for me the coolest looking one with the biggest change, and then after that we'll just come whenever. So that's our roster level itself. Collectibles, I don't think much has changed. Oh, actually we did get another Ignea token, so now we have the Bifrost. We have 5 Bifrost now, so that's pretty huge for me. Didn't think I would actually get the one for ages, but I had a lot of those rapport things from the recent logins and pretty much everything. I think the events as well, and I went and finished. Which one did I finish? Was it North Fern? Let's have a look. I think West Luterra is the big one, right? With Thyrane. Was it Thyrane? Report? Nope, it's not West Luterra. East Luterra, maybe? Report. Yeah, great. It's East Luterra. We actually maxed out Thyrane and Cal's. Those two took quite a bit of work. But yeah, we did max out our roster for those two guys. Report. And now the next one I might start working on is actually Punica. Since I do have a lot of relic reporting. Well, not a lot. I think I got like 1 or 2. From all the stuff recently, and I think maybe from Twitch drops you can get them too, so go check out some of your favorite Twitch streamers. Quad is really funny, Benji's really chill, Zeals is crazy, we love him, Stoops, there's a lot of them, go check them all out. One day I hope to be streaming for you guys pretty soon once we move into the new house and I get internet, well, better internet, because my internet's pretty bad. I can't stream for you guys yet, but stay tuned because I will stream for you eventually. That's a promise. Next year, I hope next year, at least by the end of this year, maybe at the soonest. So what do we got? That is the roster, the collectibles. What else do I usually add? The playtime. Let's see where my Steam is. My Slayer's just running off in the background. Stop running. Let's see, Steam. My playtime for the month is Lost Ark 3759. So we're closing in on the 4K hours played. Eventually we'll get there. Oh, my stronghold as well is changed. We do have the snowy stronghold now. Put that stronghold video up for you guys to go check out as well. And that's about it, guys. Can't think of anything else that has changed with my roster update. Oh, I have auto walk on. That's what's going on. There we go. Turn auto walk off. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Helps me out so much, and I'll catch you beautiful people on the next one. Augiesaint out.
Run free and dive into the sky. hear the